Oh, theoretically this is working better. According to my information, there is little to no dropped frames. Audio's clearer at least. Did you just post that, Jameson? Or did I miss that? So the question next is, am I a slideshow? Doesn't look like I'm a slideshow. W T F. Is this really working? If it were that frickin' easy, I'm kind of pissed. It's that frickin' easy, isn't it? God damn it. Yeah, it's working now, isn't it? Go away with you, dog. So, what I finally did after all the playing around, is it still good? Is anyone in chat? It looks like it might be good. Is it slideshowing? Doesn't seem to be. Seems fine. Thank you, Jameson. So, for those of you who wonder or are curious, we'll do a little demonstration. So the last time I had this issue, um, I was reading up and looking for things, and I went straight to the internet, to my internet provider, talked to them. That was the route I chose to take. But I heard about this auto setup tool, or well, not maybe not auto setup, but a tool to optimize your performance. And for anyone who uses Stream Elements, what you do is this auto configuration wizard, and it asks you some questions. Um, what service you're using, what's your ideal frame rate, those kinds of things. And it does some tests and then recommends something to you. All I did was click apply to that, and we're here now. I think one of the settings, what it did is it locked me at 60 frames per second, which might be part of what did it. I don't know. Well, it's definitely a possibility. But yeah, no, that seems to have fixed it. So for now, hopefully things will work. Just kick it, it'll be fine. Yeah, percussive maintenance. That's the word I'm looking for. Definitely a percussive maintenance moment. How you doing, Brooke? It's so frustrating because if it was that frickin' easy, why? Well, it's the story of my life. Doing okay? Good. What? No. Puppy, I love you. What about you? I'm doing all right. Been kind of a weird and wild week, but overall pretty good. Um, the body count at work is getting bigger. We lost another truck on Wednesday. We had another. One of our drivers had an accident. Someone pulled out in front of them and had a trailer on the back of their vehicle that clipped the front end of our vehicle. So we lost another truck, which makes things more interesting at work when you're a delivery guy. What about Doggo? I mean, you can tell he's all full of spunk and spirit. He's been on a rampage. You okay, buddy? You missed that jump. But other than that, things are going good. And yes, thank you all who showed up earlier, and for those of you who maybe didn't hear it, but I'm sorry, Spoon. Little version of Ace, yeah. I'm sorry, Spoon. How'd you lose it? How'd you lose your streak? Oh, ads are starting. Was it that mini stream I just did? Did that cancel your streak? Weren't you at 40 too, by the way? Did you stream yesterday? No. Thought about it, but didn't. Been here the whole time. Alright, pup. I remember you were playing Mech Warrior the day prior. Yep, and that was the last time I streamed. I was there because we talked about mouse. Yeah. I don't know. Could it have been the little mini stream I did before this that with when my internet was crapping out on me? But you didn't give me a notification, I guess. Huh. Weird. Well, because it already said I lost it then. Oh, weird. Yeah, no, that was the last time I streamed was Mech Warrior. Why'd you leave your job, Baruch? Jobs are important, buddy. Speaking as one who has a job, needs a job. Yeah. Last notification was streak maintained 3 days ago. Then it must not have counted the stream on Wednesday. How much time do you for me to tell you? Probably need to have watched it a bit longer. I don't know. Happened to me on another stream. That is one of like I appreciate. I find it cool. I see why. Um, the boss is an idiot. Fair enough. I see why they do the stream count. Um, number go up is I think uh the number go up is I think hardwired into a person's brain. But at the same time, it's so Twitch is what's janky enough that registering who is and isn't here is kind of a pain. Give you points for the string street, so I don't mind. Fair. Yeah, I think it's a cool system. I think it's a great system. You know, for brain got a new notification about saving my streak. Yeah. Even if I miss days. It can be maintained by watching older VODs. Yeah. See, and like I was saying, I don't know how much anyone heard because of ads, but it's a cool system. It encourages people to watch more. I think everyone kind of gets an endorphin high when they see the numbers go up. Plus, everyone kind of enjoys some bragging rights. Well, I've been watching this many streams concurrently, or kind of a thing. But at the same time, Twitch, like, even from my perspective, Twitch is janky as all get out. I have one system telling me that there are 5 of you here, and I have another system that's telling me there are 4 of you here. Um, it's janky enough that I it concerns me that maybe it's not the system. I'm amazed it worked for you for as long as it did straight. Let me put it that way, because of how janky Twitch is as a whole. Also, isn't the first time that it's happened to me, but it was with my second or third streaks. Yeah, working towards 30. Yeah, I don't. Ooh, we should talk to Lily. See if we can get a bot to actually count it, so that it's independent of Twitch, and then we can use a system which gives you like breaks. Like you have so many, like the streak is maintained if you watch so many in a row and only miss so many. That might be a good, better way to do it. Or spending channel points to protect your streak. Something along the lines of what the owl does on, what is it, Duolingo? There's a way to do a check-in with commands. Ooh, that might be something too. These are ideas. I should write these down. Poodoo. Of course. And this string. Boobadoo boo. Talk to Lily about check-in slash streaks. I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back. Alright, another streamer I follow does that with channel points on Streamlabs. Nightbot doesn't have the capability, sadly. So, a check-in system with Streamlabs. I'll have to look into it. Thank you so much for letting me know, Spoon. I use Streamlabs, question mark? I use Stream Elements. I don't... I've used several systems. OBS, yeah. Maybe it's Stream Elements, one of the two? Fair. Stream something, fair, yeah. I've used several systems. There was one system I had where I could actually use my phone as a stream deck, which was kind of fun and cool. But anyway. So yeah, like I was saying, in the other version that I'll probably delete because it's a crappy video anyway. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for the well wishes for my affiliate anniversary today. I appreciate it. I get affiliate back in 2021, so it's been what, 4 years as an affiliate. So thank you guys so much for your support, for hanging out and making this community as fun and interesting and amazing as it is. So, thank you guys so much for that. And I really do appreciate it. Hopefully, this coming year will be even better. So, hopefully, I will be able to start, as my life stabilizes, I'll be able to put more effort into better content and improving the channel. So, thank you guys so much for all of that. Now that we've got that out of the way, too, we're doing Voidtrain today. Hopefully, we get to the end of it, actually. We're kind of just rushing through. I've got all the upgrades. Some wild encouragement. We wouldn't be here without you. Thanks, Spoon. I appreciate it, buddy. We got all the upgrades unlocked. As far as I'm aware, there might be something story-driven yet that we get for technology. But all the technology in the trees are unlocked other than that. So we're just kind of pushing our way through. I'm kind of excited to get to the end of this. The story is getting weird. There's uh, prophecies and statues, and the scientist is completely off his rocker. And yeah, I'm curious to see how this all comes to an end. It looks kind of like we might have done this all already, and time reset itself or something. So, yeah, we're gonna get back into it. I don't know why. I'm on the right page. I autopiloted. So leave the depot is our next bit of to do. Where are we at? 7,000 fuel. Tesla battery? We need gas. Gas, John. Damn. Okay. That should give us enough power to last us a while. Icky goo? Better die. With that out of the way, I feel the need for speed. Ow! I just got shot. Stop blowing holes in my ship. I actually need fuel. What is this?
Follow the ghost now.
Inspect the arch. Hey Simone, how you doing, buddy?
This place is called Memorial Islands. They keep the memories of those who have vanished into the eternal void, and they help bring some comfort to those who grieve.
Who's the narrator?
The prophecy must be somewhere here.
tombstones. I had a flamethrower. Can I light the candles? I have a flamethrower back at home. Huh. Very somber. Really cool environment.
Apparently, this is what the Volva meant when she talked about oblivion. Not to forget what had to be sacrificed.
On the memory isles, you can leave offerings. To do this, approach a grave with a burning candle and leave what the spirit desired. Spirit will not remain in depot and will reward the one who remembered it. Each grave can only be activated once per turn. Be scrap metal. So it's another exchange mechanic. I don't really know if we need another exchange mechanic. I don't have any copper bars. Two thickener. I know I've got the stuff back on the train. Fortunately, that's where it is. Back on the train. Very chemical. Two inhibitor. I'm getting a phone call. Will I answer it? Kinda. Will I answer it? Probably not. Alright. We're back here. So can I just grab the copper, the thickener, and the inhibitor? See how many ghosts we can make happy. I'm sure there's an achievement for it. Chemical. I forgot to grab the chemical. Ooh. So, do we go back for chemical, or do we just call it quits? I'm amazed the streaming's working. It's a little frustrating. I mean, like, I'm glad it's working, but after how bad it was when I started earlier, the fact that it's now working beautifully is kind of pissing me off. Makes me wonder how many streams I could have done that I had to bail on because the internet seemed to be causing issues and all I had to do was optimize my settings by the auto optimizer. You know, when it's that easy, it's a little frustrating when it doesn't work. When you don't get it to work because you didn't hit that button. Though in my defense, it does mess with your settings and it doesn't quite explain what it does to your settings. So I was a little concerned that whatever it would do would be exciting and non-fixable. So. But hey, if this works, all power to it. Alright. I think we're good to keep moving. Get us some speed. Going to speed us on our way. Oh, damn. And away we go. Unfortunately, I gotta stop the train, because I need that material. There's no other way I'm gonna catch it. Unless I stop the train. 18 Tesla batteries. Can I do max? Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of. I can still put in more than I expected, so... Let's get us out of here. Cool. The bell is cool. Oh well, I didn't grab it. I got enough material for now, so. Doink, doink, doink. Boom. We're gonna have to go through here a little slower, cause yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna bet it's that material there.
Hello there.
Hey, Rocket, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Rocket, can you check something for me? Do you have moderator controls? I do, yes. Okay, good. You know, it's one of those things where I gave Raka, quote unquote, moderation controls, but there's no real way to tell if it's you by what they tell me. It just says your name. So hopefully I gave it to the right person. Was the goal. So, how are you doing, buddy? You not? You do not. Okay, now you do. Like, doing is a good start. I'm sorry you're only doing. I want the train. I want you to go up fast. There we go. Kind of a weird sensation running back along the train while it's in motion like that and the scenery doesn't change around you, but the train does. Boom. Well, I got some of the material at least. Is this an arena? It is an arena. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh well. Going at these speeds is kind of hard. Got it. Woo! Haha, I got fuel. Lump o' gasoline. Which is kind of what I'm running low on. That in the water. Danger ahead. Woo! Mac, would you stop? Speed to medium. I got caught in the wall.
Maybe we should try to combine the prophecies together.
I'm a lot of water. Oops, wrong button. Mac's gonna need to go away. Start. Oh, nope. We're gonna wait for more water. Alright. Crew is max size. We can have one more loot catcher, though.
Well, let's get to work.
Can't help but wonder if I'm missing a mechanic because of the fact that I don't have... Is this supposed to be Odin?
Familiar symbols. 1 second. The Kareth Yornathor Ulman. I'm not very good at pronunciation. It's a complicated language with many nuances. Maybe try the old-fashioned way. Are you kidding me? I was talking about the amulet.
I mean, percussive maintenance. It's the old-fashioned way.
No, this is useless. We'll have to go back to the Volva.
Oof. I don't know. I think this. Oh, if the Volva says smash it with a hammer, I'm gonna be so happy. Oh, careful, pup. Stay out of trouble, little one, please. Oh, you don't say. I don't need zinc anymore.
The Volva is still there.
Oh, there's Mr. Sharak. Stop! Well, I can't see anything in that suit. There you are, Mr. Sharak. I lost him again. There he is. Oh yeah! No more Sharak. They're keeping that well stocked, that's good. Okay, now get some speed going. I love you, dog. You scare me. That doesn't sound good, whatever it is. Melatoll. Voidium. Got it. Woo!
Maybe that's why she didn't take her amulet right away. She knew we'd have to return to her with the found prophecy.
Back into the depths. Does that mean I gotta drink from the random pool again? I think it does. It's already activated? I guess it is. So cool. Yeah, this is actually the exact same place, same puzzle at least. Oh cool, mommy and baby. I hope to God I don't have to fight one of those.
This will be very difficult, but I believe in you. First, don't drink anything. Second, don't touch anything. Just carefully place the prophecies in the center. All right, I have an idea about how to call her. Kalharan, Sirek, Fistchin! These phrases I somehow practiced more.
Okay.
Tact and prudence are not your strong suits. But this will play to your advantage later. For now, let us not waste time. The prophecies must be read.
So, do I bleed on him?
The prophecies will open the way to the long-closed throne room. That is where you must go. But the path will not be easy. You must prepare thoroughly. Otherwise it will not work, as it didn't before. It's early. It's too early. But time cannot be turned back. The prophecies are now yours. You will understand when the time for this chance comes. Be patient. Go, and do not look back.
Oh. I look back. Ooh, I'm not sold. This isn't the Bible. Oh, I didn't actually need to activate that one. Got it. Meow. Really? Oh, I got caught.
I would be surprised if she said, "The path to the throne room will be a walk through picturesque places in a friendly environment." Could she just say directly what to do next?
That's not how fortune telling works. If it was too direct, it wouldn't be a fortune. I actually think I know what to do next. I bet they go on here. Grindy. He's trying to shoot me. Oh. Whoa. Haha. This me. Figures what I want, the intestine, or acid actually, looks like a stomach, isn't what I grab. Aha. Oh, this is another graveyard. So the question is, will we stop here anyway? No, we'll just keep going. I don't really see the need to stop, if I'm being honest. We've got more than enough material. Excuse me. Macker, I love you. Don't do whatever you're doing, please. Oh, wow, I actually grabbed it. I was not expecting that to land. Look, Mom, a hood ornament. What are we doing? Well, there was supposed to be a guy that did this. Don't know what happened to him. Bad points. Zinc. Away. Suppose I could just throw it overboard. Well, that musical change gets my attention. Water, water, water. Okay, it's time for me to go to the front of the train. Because they're actually doing a pretty good job. That went really well. It's a roadblock. Hear about the new Warhammer game coming? The one from Owlcat or the Total War? Owlcat is releasing a new game. Total War, yeah. Owlcat is also releasing a new RPG. Don't get me wrong, I like Creative Assembly, but their last few Total War games have been meh. Yeah, I'm concerned. Total War has been amazing and it has been horrible. And I'm hoping that this is an amazing one. Especially the Egyptian one, I don't remember that. Back to the Warhammer 40k and its galaxy or parts. Yeah, I'm optimistic but concerned. Done right, I think it'll be amazing. Done wrong, it's just gonna be like Warhammer. Show all of it, yeah. Oops, that's not what I wanted. This is what I want. Wonder who we're gonna get to play first. Which factions they're gonna give us. I know that unfortunately we're getting straight up the... So... Captain Shack released a video where he actually goes into and looks at some of that stuff. And I think it's the Astra Militarum, the Orcs, I think the Eldar. Yeah, I know it's the Eldar. There are 4 factions that they give us to start with. Chaos? I don't think it was Chaos. I could be wrong. Crazy kid. Oh, they're probably gonna DLC the others. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's Warhammer. They're gonna DLC it. I'd almost be disappointed if they didn't do something like they did with the fantasy Warhammer game. They've done it with old Total War. Yeah, true. Games Workshop is also notorious for that crap. Not wrong. Mac, stop. I love you, puppy. You're gonna get me. You're gonna really set me off today. They're notorious. Yeah, that is true. They are notorious for that crap. Codex has so many spelling mistakes. Eh. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that. Wants to pay $40 for a book. Yeah.
Okay, now it's clear what to do next. Try to survive!
What the hell is going on?
We need to reach the tunnel quickly.
I think it might be time for the afterburner. Blocked by quest. Great. Big snake trying to eat you. Yeah, that's what that's. Well, either that or laser eyes. Taser face. Maybe that's what we should just call the snake taser face. Whoa. Check the ghost. This is creepy.
He saved all of us. The scientist was right. There are many more abilities in this little creature than one might think. And this is a chance to save the void from the scientist. But as the Volva said, for now, we must go and not look back. The chance will definitely come. The only question is, when?
Move forward. There isn't much, like, point. In doing anything, like, other than, like, just keep moving forward. It Bob. Is that what we want to name the snake? Bob? Three of those, and one circuit board. Three frame, 3 wood, and a circuit board. Actually, that was a control board. Which means we need a Tesla coil, coil. I need polymer either way. I need copper wire. Oh, it was just a circuit board. Okay. Did I just roll the wood away? Yeah, I did. Okay. Get that out of my inventory. Two frames. Second board. Why can I not craft? Oh, because I don't have. He does not have power. What does it take to build another circuit board, another frame, and some rubber? That should be more than enough rubber. this worker board. Oh. Boo. All that out of my system. It's 2, 4. I need 4 more. I'm gonna make it here. Then all of our catchers will be leveled up to max. And then basically the train is where I want it. And nothing can be upgraded anymore. Oh, ammo is actually full. Any acid here? Oh. Forcer? What is a forcer? Weird. More power! Alright, that's everybody. Time for us to get back on the road. Where are you, Mr. Shark? There you are. Why the hell are we going back? Did I accidentally? I must have accidentally hit that when I was shooting. That's actually kind of funny. Alright, he's dead. I don't have to worry about him anymore. Which means we can speed this up. Woo. Nope, that's not the one I want. That's the one I want. We're about to get intercepted. That's the only reason. Another line would show up right now. Oh, there we are. Come on. Yep, there we are. Anyone else get on my train? Yep, someone else did. Get off my train. No ticket, no ride. That would be kind of interesting. Do like a Badlands type thing, where you're upgrading your train and then trying to get between stations in the Badlands or something, and taking people with you and stuff. That could be kind of a fun game. Trading and transport. Throw it at runner duck. Train crew. You know, there's not a bad idea. That could work. That could be a lot of fun. Can't hit them. We're outside of a barn. There we go. I should really go back to Star Sector. I hit my mouse on my keyboard, damn it. Zinc. I have a ton of zinc. Whoa, he's shooting at me. Lumps of gas! Very useful. Drive depot to depot at medium speed or faster. Really? There's nothing to do here for me. I mean, I could beat up the soldiers and stuff. There's like no point. Just move forward. Ooh, I need void alloy. Which is limited by water. Great. Yeah, well, we'll move forward. And the shoe arc is always on this side, it seems. Damn it. I think it's time we fix the gun. Need an iron bar, yeah, it's below 50%. Wow. Repair you. Put you away. Speed this up. Oh shit. Thank you. Shit. We good? A couple of train cars here.
What's that sound?
Okay, well, time to get on the train and figure out what the sound is.
anyone there? The Volva's rituals left a mark. Or is this the scientist's doing? It's as if reality itself has torn apart, revealing a window to another world. But which one? The world inhabited by giant, worms?
That's the threshold, chapter 3. Can't help but notice the Volva look like giant leeches. Oh. I will say this game is starting to get a little repetitive and boring because we got everything done minus the story, it seems. So we're just kind of flooring it through these areas. I probably could have gone faster in the initial areas and still be collecting stuff now, but I moved really slowly through the initial areas, not knowing how long I'd have to gather resources. And it seems like the resource I'm the lowest on is water, which is the resource I only gather in my from a building. Come on. That's a long train. stop or keep going? Let's just keep going. Danger ahead. It's another... outpost. But I don't think we have to stop unless the story doesn't. Yeah, no, we can just keep right on going. Oh, that's ammo, not... okay. Hey, puppy. Thank you for settling down, little one. Good kid.
First your monitor, then a giant worm, and now this?
What is this? Find the source of chaos. probably make... Why can I only make... Because I hit the wrong button. Oh, you just tap it. Got it. Not bad. So I just got an award for playing with the two other Ruffalos. It's kind of fun. Anyway, we're done. I actually need to build another storage chest. Steel wood bolts. Vows to repaint train wagons. Oh, the steel does not go there. Oh, I forgot to put the drum down. I wonder though if there's Yep, play every musical instrument in the game. Yes, I am achievement hunting. Actually, I can turn it into fat and then throw the fat in our furnace energy creator doohickey. Is there a an ammo crate? I'm not seeing an ammo crate. Oh, here's one. Oh, that doesn't bode well. Bugs. Yeah, bugs. Misa no likey. I think it might need a bigger gun for this pistol. Ugh. Almost looks like a Tyranid attack.
They really shouldn't have been breeding these creatures here.
Shouldn't have been? Yeah. Shouldn't have done a lot of things.
They didn't put these monsters under one roof for nothing.
I'm amazed it still works. I figured with the pleats bent, it would jam. So they've got some of every
Better
critter.
be careful. Who knows what else might have escaped? A shark. A dangerous predator. A dangerous predator with swift attacks. Well, no surprises there.
So they're creating a museum? Examine 3 exhibits. Okay, so the sharks have different looks to them. Interesting. The jellies. The leeches. That's a mock-up of the big dude. The snake.
Aha! Jormungandr. Defends the territory it considers its own. Highly sensitive to external stimuli. So it woke up from hearing the prophecies?
Oh, they managed to capture a shark. Wow. Why is it over here instead of with this exhibit? The worm.
And there's the worm. The size of this species allows it to rival other apex predators in its habitat.
Really? It's big, therefore it can defend itself. That's what we're claiming?
This might come in handy.
What is it?
Lacking visual organs, but possessing an exceptional sense of smell, researchers of the new light suggest that certain scents may attract these creatures. So, the worm can be lured out.
Oh. This is all infection stuff. Icky, icky goo. I'm gonna go with icky, icky goo. I turned something on. Hammer time!
So, in theory, the pheromone attracts the worm, which we could, purely hypothetically, sick onto the snake. And while they're almost certainly occupied with each other, and not us, we could, with a high degree of probability, slip into the throne hall. But that's if the bait works, and if those beasts keep each other busy long enough, and if the train doesn't break down. Sounds like a foolproof plan.
Yeah, sure, if ever I heard one. That sounds like a great plan, yep. Oh. Poo, poo. All of a sudden, there's someone alive down here. Oh, hi. What?
Oh, great. As if we needed more trouble.
Shiny weapon module. I'm only picking up the shiniest modules. Done picking up everyone, so.
didn't break? Good. Best get out of here, just in case.
So let's check out what we just picked up. Some more poison. But everything else is down. Oh, I'm gonna put the boards away. Leave the depot. Onward. Alright, there should be a Sharak. Sharak? Right, pull out. Fudge! That's right, I was modifying the gun, so I left it back here. Come on, buddy. Aha! I killed you. Sorry, Jeff Dunham, I took your line. Actually, technically Ahmed, but anyway. Do I wanna? Not really. Just kinda wanna get through the story now. You know, I do think Raft was a better game than this. I have nothing against it. The train is fun and interesting. But if you're driven by story elements or technology like I am, it's very hard to gauge how much you need to do what. So I spent a lot of time gathering resources and boosting my tech in the beginning. And now that I'm at this stage in the game, there's nothing for me to do other than just push my way through until each story element goes through. And at least with Raft, you could kind of, if you needed resources, you could drift, and you had that option. And if you didn't need resources, you could just go to the story islands. I want them to make a raft too. That would be a really cool game, I think. Danger ahead. Oh, it's another. They're doing a lot more of these trains.
What kind of creatures could have done this to the new light?
I'm curious as well. Can I not tag on to this train? It looks like I can't even get on this train. Yeah, interesting. So we are just meant to sail on by it. Huh. This is a billboard.
The symbols on the billboard. It's a
It is a
message.
billboard.
This is a very powerful symbol. It can be interpreted as wrath, fury, war. Or maybe revenge. Yes, a consuming, all-encompassing revenge. I haven't seen symbols like these in a long time. They don't belong to this land. Whoever understands this language is powerful. Very powerful. The scientist. He was scheming in his hideout, planning how to get that vial from the legend. You know, the one where the cunning god hid away a bottle of his power? Could he really have found a way to claim such strength?
Wise? Hungry and soiled. Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention and I bet they ran out of food. Yep. go. Tesla batteries and compost. That sound scares me. Danger ahead. Just another outcropping with dudes on it. Good? I think we're good. Oops, wrong button. Alrighty. Investigate the depot. Okay, we need batteries. We're still low on gasoline. Huh. Ah. Yep, there we go.
And they've got plenty on him. Okay. Hold on. Looks like we've got ourselves an investigation. The scientist has been pulling strings for too long, too recklessly, to stay hidden any longer. They now know. They remember him. A former New Lighter? If people like them can be former at all, the game doesn't change. Something about the passage. The passage. The scientist wasn't there. But why? Desperate to piece things together, the New Light only stumble further into the darkness of their own confusion. The scientist is furious. Seems like he stopped being afraid. Madness? Power found at the bottom of the All-Father's bottle? Simple revenge? Maybe all of the above. All paths lead to the one. The Volva's words pull us toward the throne room, racing against our mysterious scientist. Once again, fate turns us into rats in an exhausting sprint, all for Roflimo's amusement.
All for Roflimo's amusement? Scientists for a long time, and it seems they finally did, but he wiped out everyone who stood in his way. He's far stronger than anyone ever imagined, and judging by the message on the bulletin board, he's not done yet.
The Dwergs. They must have surfaced somewhere. Always reminded me of the old forge. Their craft, their mastery. Where are they now? Rotted away in the forest of life? Sooner or later, that's where we all end up. Anyway, looks like I got a little carried away.
Is the narrator Odin? Maybe Thor. Figures the lights go out the instant. And there's the Shure arc. I need another. Circuit board, 2 rubber, and a frame. We're only moving at this speed. They have plenty of time to shoot shit. Not there yet. Ooh, we got an extra wire for our trouble. piece to get rid of that much crap. Two frames. Two rubber. I betcha I put it away. Rubber and frames, yep. Beat it up. Alright. Been away from the front end for a while. Got some stuff done. That's another train. Aha, what you know. Missed it. That's kind of cool. Inside like a rib cage. Well, you know, I said it was kind of cool, and then I said it's inside a rib cage, and all of a sudden I'm not so sure it's cool. It's a little disconcerting. There we go. Captured one. Excuse me. Missed it. Silicone? guys seem to be doing pretty good. Leave your head now. Oh. We could afterburner our way through and risk damaging the train. Oh, anything worth picking up? Actually, it is. No. Be still. Well, that'll actually increase our damage overall. Decreases our range. Not interested. Okay. Alright, back on the road. I wish I had thought of this earlier. I've been kind of wasting chemicals. Like, could have been using it as fuel. Caught it. That doesn't
The
go
dwarves
well.
left this place long ago. Who knows what they might have left behind?
Dwarves Depot? So this is a dwarven depot. Not what I meant to click. Alrighty. I actually got a pretty good distribution. You know, I want a bigger gun.
So quiet. Looks like neither the new light nor the scientists are here.
Is this the Bifrost?
The dwarves were renowned for their craftsmanship. This is where the best weapons in the world were forged. How are you with smithing? Something tells me this isn't the way to make a weapon.
Add heat to the forge.
Seems to be in the ruins. we activate the levers in a certain sequence.
Z2 triangle. So Z2 squiggly nose square whatever's left. Z2 squiggly nose square whatever's left.
Yeah, definitely better to use a revolver, not a mug. A true masterpiece. That's not good. That's really not good. It's time to test our new weapon.
One shot, one kill. Sexy guy. Sexy beast.
The weapon, it's affecting him. Better save it for the scientist.
How is it affecting me? Really, you're gonna do that and then take it away. Can I? Nope. Wish I could have gotten my train in the forge. That would have been cool. 25. Don't see the shark. There he is. He's dead. Now we can progress in peace. So, my question. Phooey. Phooey! Shit! This is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Okay, we're good. We're not good. Oh, we're good. So just kind of plugging away at it.
What's up with the ghosts?
Premonition. Check out the ghosts.
Is he meditating? Where are you going? Everything all right?
There's some really cool set pieces, backdrops, environments in this game.
Get back here. Oh, damn.
Chair? Piece. Earring?
And what did he do to you? And what's that on your hand? Is that... That's... Yeah, that's exactly what we need.
Good. I'm glad it was. Help me find a charm. I don't know how it'll help in the throne hall, but I do know one thing: the ghost would never harm me. Actually, wow, okay. I crafted something incredible, powerful, beautiful, and dangerous. The moment it was in my hands, everything seemed to change. Enemies practically flew apart before they even realized what happened, or at least that's how it felt. I could feel the energy, the surge of strength. I wanted to fire again and again. At some point, I couldn't even tell if I was controlling the weapon or if it was controlling me. I couldn't stop. Then focusing became difficult. My legs gave out in darkness. It was as if the weapon had drained every ounce of strength from me. Strange sensation. Wait. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, I was a little afraid it looked like a train. It's like this is hitting the nose on the head a little too hard. Nail on the head a little too hard. That is really cool. I am running into a problem, which is if this keeps up a lot longer, I'm gonna have fuel issues. We're good for now. Wrong button. Tempted to put on the afterburner. But yeah, that's a ton of power. The batteries.
Almost everything is ready. Now we just need to figure out how to use the lure.
Find a table. Great. Hey, pup. You're a good boy. Give me a little more time, buddy. More food. That should be a phone system, right? Yeah.
No, this isn't a lure. It's biological warfare. Disgusting. Not such a crazy idea after all. A bomb won't harm the ghost anyway.
Really? Excuse me, guys.
Oh, it suits him so well.
That's not terrifying at all. Set up the prophecies. This might be the end.
situation, and we are prepared. We are prepared, right?
Alright, everybody. 1 for the money, 2 for the road, 3 to get ready, and off we go. Wow.
Everything's going according to plan. The snake is here. Now we need to summon the worm.
$26. Wonder if that's the Bifrost then. Bifrost, go! Bye bye Bifrost! Why is the snake destroying the pillars?
The pillars are linked to the train's prophecies. They keep the entrance to the hall open. We need to move fast before the snake destroys the rest. I'd pray to any gods if we had the time, but since we don't, just do it.
Deploy the bait. There we go.
The worm is here. Come on. We believe in you.
Japan would love this. Really? He
What? How?
got killed off screen?
Why? That cursed Volva. We never should have trusted her. Who said we needed to be prepared? Damn her. This is such a wasteful way for it all to end. Such a... well... What? What is happening? Are those other engineers? This is our
Nice.
chance to break through.
That's cool. Other engineers from other time zones, aka the other players.
The plan was brilliant. It worked almost perfectly on the first try.
So originally these must have been for boats rather than trains.
So quiet. That means the scientist hasn't made it here yet.
Hopefully. Hopefully that's what that means.
But what exactly are we looking for? Ah, there it is.
An arena? Hey look, it's the Apple of Eden.
All right. We need to open it somehow. Just be careful. There might be...
You're not with the new light, are you? No. But you managed to get in here. Who are you? Do you know what's inside the sphere? Of course you do. Otherwise, why would you come all this way?
I actually
Right.
don't. I might have missed
No? Not talking? Well, I actually like your silence. It's far more valuable than endless lies of the new light. But that doesn't matter anymore. You shouldn't be here. And you won't be.
Oh, mama! Ow! Laser beam, go away! I am not prepared for this combat at all. Woo! Woo! Ow, 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 ow. Alright, we're just gonna aggro on you scientists, because... You're shitting me. This is actually a really cool combat. Maybe because I don't do these that often. Ow.
Where did you get that? Could it be? I've searched for this for so long. Now it will finally work. It will work. You don't understand what you've unleashed. This is all your fault. Miserable, insignificant cockroaches. I will.
You have something of mine. Much better.
It's the god.
Now everything is back where it belongs. I bet I didn't quite look like you imagined, huh? Well, I am a rare beauty, of course. Don't hold back your admiration. You truly surprised me. That missing puzzle piece. You chose to act only when you found someone truly worthy of your trust, didn't you?
Bro lives in denial land.
I'm sure you have plenty of questions. Come, let's take a walk. Don't be afraid. It all began in that clearing. A desperate act. How could any ordinary person possibly help me? I didn't expect much. I simply gave you a little push. And so, our fates became entwined. You see, beings like me, you call us gods, but can one truly be a god after losing their power?
Yeah. So he's the god of the stream. Oh boy.
wasn't simply lost. Let's just say someone managed to take it from me and hide it away. A mere fragment of my power was enough to cross into another world. Just a fragment. But what would happen if a single person tried to claim it all? The scientist tried, but the power slowly poisoned him, leaving behind nothing but a warped shadow of his former self. His mind was clouded with rage, consumed by vengeance. And suddenly, looking at him, I realized I was looking at myself, like staring into a mirror, where the only reflection left is darkness.
Hopefully I'll see you soon, Baruch. We'll see. I might get off soon, so the game might be over, too. If I don't see you, though, have a good one, bud. Come on. Got a hair in my mouth. Really? I've had levitation powers this whole time, and now you're gonna take them away? Aha. Sam, I'll probably continue to keep sending you more vids, and regardless if I'm caught up or not. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Have a good one.
Oh? Whose story was this, in the end?
These
The
are different
engineer who
set
became a hero
pieces.
and saved an entire world? The brilliant scientist, stripped of everything, who sought revenge? Or a god, searching for what was lost, only to find something far greater?
So cool. So his powers were sealed away? The end. Yeah, this is the place where we started. Don't touch the artifact. Mac, what are you doing, bud?
Well, it was a grand adventure. But now, it's time for me to step off your train. Farewell, engineer. Take care.
Make a decision. Whoops, I didn't read what it said. Continue the journey or... Continue game. So, continue the game or leave. What's leave do? Oh, leave just puts you back in the menu. So this is the end of Voidtrain. We have no more objectives. We have no more quests. We've done everything. So I'm guessing there's some sort of achievement if we were to keep going. But at the end of the day, I think we've beaten the game. Which is kind of what I was hoping for tonight. I had a lot of fun with Voidtrain. Does it tell me? So about 30 hours, about 31 hours worth of content for what I did. It seems about reasonable. I'm satisfied with that. The train. So we have the two guns up front and the advanced bumper. There's the Tesla train, so we progress through the three types of train engine. We've got our engine room. I don't know what it's called. We're just going to call it that. Our gatherers and gathering area. We've got our crafting car with most of our storage and then all of our crafting benches. And our bathroom and cook area. Then we've got food and power, or growing, I should say, and power car. And then there's the sleeping car. And if I'm being honest, I was going to make this my personal bedroom eventually, but never got around to finishing it. So, yeah. Pretty good run. We've got all a max number of Ruffalo, a max Rufflimo, a max number of loot catchers, and they're all upgraded. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this. Our train looks good. The game was fun. If I'm being honest, there's a lot of systems in the game that felt like they were only part way to their full potential. It felt like the tech tree could be more inclusive. I think overall the tech tree is the right length for the game at the current research rate. Excuse me, but it feels like there were some missed opportunities or some tech that didn't get there. For example, there's only two front bumpers here, and yet they named them 1 and 2. Why not go simple and advanced, or something along those lines? The cannons on the front here seem. I mean, it's a cool idea, but they only face the front, basically, so they're next to worthless in almost everything you do. About the only thing they reliably do is clear mines, assuming you're going at slower speeds. So that's a little on the frustrating side, too. They could have done more with the crude weapons on your ship, on your train. I think they could have done more with the train-to-train combat. With something like manned weapons, Ruffalo weapons, it'd be kind of cool if they had had weapon stations and you could like send the Reflemo to combat stations, and then when you turned them off combat stations, they would return to like their chores. That I think would have been a cool mechanic, and then you could have guns and stuff along the sides of the trains to fight other trains with. Um, the sharks are annoying, but at the end of the day, basically, like once I got a weapon that could kill a shark, I parked the train when we first entered each realm, killed the shark, and then started the train up. Um, they don't make it very clear as to loot gathering. So I spent a lot of time gathering loot and materials, and only to realize about halfway through the game that I'd done everything, and could just floor it through the rest of the game and wait for it to progress. So there's some progression things that are a little frustrating. If I'd known that I'd have more time, or had known the pacing of the game a little bit better, I think the tech and used my engines more at the beginning, everything would have lined up better. But overall, the story was interesting. They kind of leave you lost until the very end, so that's a little bit of a challenge. But overall, the story was interesting once you get to the end and everything kind of fits into place. Inventory was pretty good overall. The only complaint I had was the weapons portion of it. They gave you a lot of pretty crappy weapon parts, and they quickly filled up your personal inventory, and then your inventory on your train. And it just didn't seem worth it. The other thing too is like the mop mechanic. Why give it to us when we aren't gonna need, well, when it's so minimal kind of a thing. So, there's a lot of things that to me at least scream they had great ideas. They, for whatever reason, decided not to go follow through on everything completely. I could be wrong. I will say too that while I like the train armor and the train aesthetics, at the end of the day, when you put the armor on the outside of the train cars, you can't. It removes a lot of the aesthetic because they all just become iron plated. So instead of doing that, if they had incorporated each version having a reinforced, so that you still got the aesthetic, but also the armor, it would have been nice. Other than that, I liked the research for the most part. Being able to throw stuff at the table to get research points was nice. The gathering systems overall were pretty good. The gunplay is simplistic, but not bad. Yeah, the biggest issue is everything revolves around inventory, parts and pieces, loot, whatever you want to call it. And once you get to the end of the tech tree, you don't really need that much loot. So if you focused on loot gathering early on and get to the tech tree, get through the tech tree early on, then there's no incentive to do a lot of the side content. Why should I bother leaving my train to go explore the ruins or do a arena match or go to the graveyard if all I'm going to do is get more iron bolts and shit that I have to find where to put in my train? So, out of 10, 10 being the best game I ever played and 0 being the worst game I ever played, I would give this a solid 6. It's not a bad game. I enjoyed my time. I had fun with it, but I am also glad it's over. So, those are my thoughts. I hope you guys had fun with this. Yeah, I enjoyed it overall. I think it would have been funner if it had met some more of my goals and wishes, but I'm not thinking I waste my time either. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Next time we meet, well, assuming it's not tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow, we'll do something different. But the plan is to stream Sunday. Mech Warrior with the guys, assuming all the guys are available. I know Raka might have a scheduling conflict, so that might change. But we'll have to see. And do I have anything else? I think that's all I've got. You beat the game? Yep, I did, Simone. It was kind of interesting. Though you don't understand any of it until the end. So, but yeah, no, I beat it. Not a bad game. Like I said, 6 out of 10. But anyway. You have a good night too, Simone, and I'll see you next stream too. Yeah. So yeah, Mech Warrior hopefully on Sunday. Other than that, Forbidden West is on the docket. Horizon Forbidden West. And then also my time at Porsche has been floating around in the back of my brain, so we might do that. So yeah, that's what I got. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Discord is always open to you. We'd love to have you. Links in the About Me page, or feel free to ask the bot. And thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for joining me on my anniversary of affiliate. 4 years. So thank you guys all for your support, putting up with this last year being so crazy and weird with everything going on in my life and all of the changes. So thank you guys so much. Hopefully this next year we can do some more. We can get the channel more. Hopefully I can get some artwork and other things figured out. Let's put it that way, so that I can provide a better experience and we can all have some fun and enjoy our time. So thank you for so much for making this channel what it is and making the community what it is and all that stuff. So stay safe, everyone. And if I don't see you sooner, I'll see you later. Good night, guys.